saying you switch 'cause you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating 'cause I on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, huh? They act like they made us, huh? You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, huh? I make a lot of new money, huh? When the not save us, you be liking my flavor, huh? I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, cuz I never switch, you never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. This fielded at the 2. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. They find some open field here. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, 49ers. Alvin Kamara, 64 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. The tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. On first down, Wilson. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Holt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Now it's Wilson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. There he goes left side. And he's in for the 49ers score.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. On second down, here's Barkley. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Howie Long, like an out-of-control broken arrow, getting in for the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Young.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Herman Moore is the man he was looking for. 3rd down here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. On the move to his left. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. The former Cowboy, Deion Sanders, in on the tackle. On 2nd and 7, Wilson step, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. On 3rd down, Barkley, and an alley to run. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for him with Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Here's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Everson Griffin. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. On third down, Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's Wilson, rolling to his left. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. Now Wilson. The quick slant caught. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Saquon Barkley taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Flushed out right. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Young on first down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. They begin with a run by Barkley. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down now, Barkley. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the interception, Young. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Forced out to his left. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. First down, Young. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, on San Francisco. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground, and they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by a former Cowboy, Deion Sanders. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This is taken near the 13. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11. Here's Wilson to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Young steps away, and now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Play action now. Here's Steve Young. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former. Deion Sanders. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
It's third down and 4.
Mostert. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
That's good. For the Titans, first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. Here's Mostert. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. On second and 7, Vick. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll try to throw it here. Vick escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack by Julius Peppers.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Eddie Jackson with a tackle. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, 49ers. Cooper. 65 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that would help him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Mostert. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And going deep for Hill. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 38 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs. When necessary, they helped get him out of trouble.
61, matchbox, light. Ready?
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, echo. Shoot.
To throw again, Young. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. It's a second down run with Sanders. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42.
Ready.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Dancing to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, when he feels the pressure, naturally he likes going to his left, as most left-handed quarterbacks do. But this time he tries to let this go on the run, and it's going to wind up getting intercepted.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking deep for his tight end. He's got it at the 15. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Here's Michael Vick, flush to his right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. How about the big boys snagging one. You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And the catch made by Hopkins. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Let's go. Got it.
Here we go. Watch safety creep.
General West.
Safety's creeping.
Hey, shoot.
Out of the gun, it's Young. They'll roll him out right. Oh, and now Young here throwing another interception. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. This is Mostert. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain?
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
And he's got Fitzgerald. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Vick. This will be caught by Randy Moss. A gain of 6 there on first. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing again on second down. Vick flushed out right. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have retaken the lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. This will be taken very short. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And his throw is incomplete. He was looking to get it into his receiver, Cooper, and it's 3rd and short. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
6-6, pull it high.
Cooper's got it. There he goes, Amari Cooper. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Amari Cooper, 53 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Vic now from the 50. Buying time to his left. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And across the chalk into the end zone.